Biodiversity is the total genetically based variations in all organisms in the biosphere. Biodiversity benefits to society includes contributions to medicine and agriculture, and the provision of ecosystem goods and services. For our project, we're doing a kitchen garden, and we're using a homemade fertilizer that is organic and friendly to the environment. Nowadays, synthetic fertilizers are used in agriculture, which are very harmful to the environment since they are usually very acid and they leave residues of nitrate on the soil which affects the fertility of it. Fertilizers are made with nitrate and phosphate and other things that are very harmful, and these are flooded into the lakes and oceans through rain. And all of this affect the aquatic population since it contaminates that water, and the animals and plants in it start dying, and it contributes indirectly to an imbalance in the food chain. In humans, fertilizers can cause risks like cancer or chronic diseases, especially in children. So, the purpose of our project is that society start changing their synthetic fertilizers into organic ones, and with our kitchen garden, it's very easy for them to do it in their homes or in their communities.
Statistically, synthetic fertilizers are the most common used among industries and homes, but that doesn't mean they are the most effective. Studies have shown that natural fertilizers are 80% more effective than synthetic fertilizers. In our model, our objective is to show people how this has a big impact on us and how we can improve it by making these natural fertilizers to reduce contamination and help the plants grow. Our hypothesis here is that by making these fertilizers, it will make a change on environment and society and will have a big impact. Well, this impact, will help people to conscientize about the natural world and its care. Here, the independent variable will be the fertilizer. The dependent variable will be how the plants will grow or how the contamination will decrease. And the control group will be the same type of plants, the same type of fertilizers.
Well, this is an example of an ecosystem. It is composed of abiotic and biotic factors, and we unconsciously damage it. Okay, so this is our prototype. We drew an example of an ecosystem and a sound field. We can see that in this ecosystem, it's divided in two. In this one, we took care of what is the ecosystem, and this one we damaged a natural fertilizer. In the second one, it is composed of the synthetic or chemical fertilizer, and the third one it is only water. We can see that with the natural fertilizer it will grow more than the one that has a chemical or known. So we made an experiment. We planted tomatoes in 3 different ways. The first one has a natural fertilizer, the second one a chemical or synthetic, and the third one a no fertilizer. For our model, we bought cardboard, animals, plants, grass, and also we recollected rocks from our diversity.
First, we covered the cardboard with this material. We threw up the grass. We also buy this artificial water and we paste it with silicone. Here are the rocks that we recollected, and with silicone we also paste the animals and the plants. This is our second model. As you can see, the river is contaminated and all the ecosystem or biodiversity, it is very damaged. Probably our world will be like this if we don't take care of it. There are a few animals and also a few plants.
So as part of our project, we wanted to show you how our fertilizer works. So as a little experiment, we have 3 little different pots that we made out of bottled waters, and we planted tomato seeds. So what we're gonna do with this, we have 3 different ones. Using this one, we are going to the first one we're gonna add our organic fertilizer. To this one, to the second one, we're gonna add synthetic fertilizer that we bought here, And to the last one, we're just going to leave it without any fertilizer. All of them are going to be at the same place with the same amount of sun and the same amount of water.
So fertilizers are important in society because they accelerate the process of plant growth and nourishment product to feed the population. When fertilizers are used rationally, their effects are favorable and essential for soil fertility, the quality of crops, and human health. However, fertilizers can have a severe impact on the environment. They are the main source of water pollution by nitrates, phosphates, and pesticides.
Project in the school will hope to spread awareness to the younger generations to help protect the environment and also to preserve the biodiversity of the planet, to let them experience all these species that are alive at this moment. The effects in the environment can be promoting this organic fertilizer to reduce the levels of contamination of the waste.
This model will help people to conscientize and to help to reduce contamination because it will have a very big impact on the world and on us. So if we help this, it will help us.
In conclusion, I think it's very important that we stop using the synthetic fertilizers since they are very harmful to the environment, to us, and to animals, and they affect the biodiversity. We need to switch to organic ones. And for this project, what I did is talk about what the project was going to be about and give a little introduction of it.
I talk about how fertilizers affect on society and environment.
Awareness and protect and preserve the environment, and also will reduce the waste created by all the humans. And my contribution to the project was researching about the topic.
Our fertilizer is going to improve everything because it affords the nutrients. And my conclusion is that we need to take care of our environment, and before asking people to change, like stop throwing the trash to the floor, we need to start by ourselves, like with example.
In this video, I told the materials and the steps that were followed or used in our model, and I also edited this video.
My conclusion is that biodiversity is very important for us. That's why we need to take care of it. An example of how to take care of it is our experiment. We made a natural fertilizer, so it doesn't damage the environment.
I talked about what was our prototype and our experiment. Also, I talked about our model.